Hi everyone and welcome to Stamp with Angela. I'm Angela Palmer. Today I'm doing a quick Facebook Live just to share the second part of the Hugs from Shelli kit. So if you check out my Facebook page from last week, you'll see I showed when I opened the box and all the things that were inside, and at that particular on that video I shared how to make this card, which was one of them. So I did realise after I finished making it that I actually missed one little step on it. I mean, it looks lovely as it is, but if you look very carefully at the samples, just behind this flower here, there's actually a bit of twine and I left it off. So I've got my twine here and I was just going to get a glue dot and put them, so I've got a glue dot just to put it together, and then I'm just going to put it behind. Maybe mine's looped up a little bit too wide. We can adjust it slightly. Maybe just make the loops a little bit smaller. Loop it around, put it together, and then tuck it under. So ideally you would have put that on your card before, something like that anyway. I'll fix it up later, but that was a little step that I missed. So sorry if you noticed that and I missed it. So today I'm going to show you how to make the other 3 cards. So this is the one I did here, and then these 3 cards to make as well. So what I did, and I would suggest possibly that you do this when making the cards, is get out all the different bits and put them in piles of what you need so you don't forget things. So for example, for this card, got the nest, this shape, some of the pink twine and the little flower, and there should be a single one, oh there it is, underneath too. So that's for that one. For this one here, so we're going to do a bit of stamping on that one, but we've got our vellum feather. Somewhere is the die cut shape for it, which has come away. I'll have to find that. So that's because you've got to know which, oh here it is, which shape it is. So that's got the kind of 2 lines around it, some of the twine and this ribbon too. And then the last one, this one here. So we've got this already pre-printed. We've got our little shapes, that's a solid one, our bird, and again some twine. So I would suggest, if you're going to make a whole lot at once, just lie it all out and put them sort of into piles so you know what's for what card, and then you can get started. Alright, so maybe we'll start with this one here first. I want to make mine all grateful for you, because I want to send them out to my customers and say that I'm grateful for them. So these are the stamps that you get with it. So we've got a few different sentiments, the feather, the flowers, the birds, and different things. So the way they're designed, I don't know if you can see the grateful, for you, you can't put it on the stamp together because the for you kind of fits in this space. So when I inked my first card, I probably didn't put quite enough ink on. So I'm going to hopefully be a bit more generous this time. So it's a small space, but I think it will still all fit on, hopefully. So there we are. So that's the grateful. Now the for you, we'll go between those bits that trying to do it, and with the camera there as well. Hopefully that's straight, kind of between the G and the F. Slight smudge there, but you get the idea. If I wasn't doing it on camera, it'd probably be slightly easier. Okay, so let's have a picture on the side to remind us of what we're doing. So it's a long piece of twine. So in the instructions it tells you how much you need. So this card originally is a Hello Friend one. So the Hello Friend and the Grateful for You, you need 29 inches, which is 73.7 centimeters. And so that is put around. So let's just do that. And it looks like it's gone around twice. Oh, perfect. And then we're going to tie a bow. Lovely. Okay, nice. Then so it's going to go up here like that. Our little bird is going to be, he's flying that way. So let's get some of our adhesive dots that are part of it. I like to use my pickup tool. So, oops. It's all very fiddly, particularly when you're being watched. I'll take that top layer off. All right. There we go. Don't know if the first one stayed on, so I'm just going to get another one just to be sure. And you can use extra glue dots if you need them. So what did I say? So sort of somewhere up here, like that. And you can hear it. So we've got dimensionals in our pack as well. So I'm just going to put one in each of the corners. 2, 3, adds a bit of dimension to our card. 4, take off the top layer. And put it to your card, and it's one of the cards created just like that. Now hopefully I haven't missed anything this time. So it's the Hello Friend one, but I'm just doing a Grateful for You. So it's the pink twine, the stamping, and then our little embellishment. Okay, so the flower envelope goes with that one. Right, next card. Move these out of the way. Let's do our other one in pink. So it's got all these dimensional bits everywhere. So we've got this already pre-printed. So this time we need a bigger, I've got pink on my hands, a bigger one. So we're going to put some flowers onto that. So let's do our stamping again. Again, I'm going to want to do a Grateful for You. When it's bigger, I find it easier to put the stamp upside down and put my ink block on top. Right. Grateful for You. Let's see if we can get that in the spacing. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, so got some flowers up here and another one down there. So, oh, they've got it up there. I like it down there, I think, with the way my words, hugs was a smaller word, so I think it fits better like that. Get some adhesive dots. Just for the sake of time, I'm actually just going to use a bit of liquid glue. Obviously it's got adhesive that you need to use in there, but it's less fiddly when I'm on a video, so I'm going to use the liquid glue. Okay, now this time we've got some of the twine, I don't know if you can tell, and it's kind of looped around the back, which I find a little bit more challenging. Not really sure the best way to do this, whether I kind of put it around my hand and then sort of don't want to waste a lot with it being behind. Let's sort of have a look at that. That kind of looks okay, like that, I guess, and looping it around if it stays. What I'm going to do is just use a bit of tape. I could easily use the glue dots they've given me, but because I'm trying to do it quickly on a video, it's just going to make it a little bit easier. Right, now is it going to hold its shape nicely from how I had it before? So oh, that looks quite nice actually. Cool. All right, so now we've got that. Let's add our dimensionals. Whoops. 2, 3, 4. Take off that layer. Let's hope it still looks okay when I go to adhere it to the card. And then we will have 2 cards done. So decide where you want it. Make sure you can kind of still see the nest. Oh, this one does not want to come off. Okay, so it's kind of a bit lower down so we can see our nest. Something like that. You can kind of adjust it, but that looks quite cool. All right, so that's our second one done, and the matching envelope has got the nests on it and those flowers too. Lovely. Last one. All right, so all our bits for that. So the last one we're going to do involves a bit of stamping of the birds. So there are 2 slightly different birds. So, and just decide where you want. One's got more open wings and one is not as big a wingspan. Okay, so let's put that on there. I'm not sure about you, but I quite like to do the first one like their sample. And then after that, I've got the idea, then I can sort of change it myself. Okay, so this one here is in that top corner up here, and the other 2 are to the left and below it. So let's try and do it like they have. Setting this up, so it's nice, you get to use these stamps again for other things later on. Very good. So that one, let's look at this one. So it's not only the cards that you get to make now, but the way in which you get to use the stamp set later. Hopefully this isn't shaking the so that one's kind of off slightly. So I'll just try and keep my paper underneath clean, so it's more like that, slightly off. Okay, so we've done our stamping on that. Now we've got to do our stamping on our sentiment. So again, this one is actually, well, it is the actual great, whoops, wrong one, I need my sentiment. This is the grateful for you. So now we're doing grateful for you on our proper card. We can do them any way you like, depending on what you need the sentiments for. Whoops, so much for keeping my paper clean. All right, grateful, nice. And for you, fitting between that F. Lovely, I think I'm getting better and better each time. Okay, so what to do next? So we need to put down our vellum, not vellum, our ribbon first. So that would be adhered like that. Then our twine, followed by this, and then the vellum feather. Okay, so let's get some of the glue dots to adhere to our ribbon to our card. Take those white bits off. There we go. Sorry, concentrating, not talking. It's the fiddly bits. Okay. So let's put that across the bottom. About there. Yeah, I think so. Oh, maybe my bird's a bit lower down. Maybe I'll move it down just a fraction. Okay. Okay, and one of them looks like it's come off. So just to make sure. There we go. Maybe I should just tuck them under. That would be easier. Okay. Try and get it straight. Okay. Right, so we've got quite a bit of twine. Where are we tying it up? On the left side. Maybe I've cut mine too short. let's get another piece that's a bit longer. Doesn't always quite go to plan if I can find the end of my twine. So let's just do it this way. Good measuring, just, and then a bit extra for tying. Okay. Sorry, too low down, you probably can't see what I'm doing. Leaning over is probably a bit harder than working directly above, directing in front of you as well. Okay. Could have been a little bit more generous with my twine for doing up a bow, but we'll make do. Okay, so you can play with that a little bit more and have it sitting a bit nicer than me. Actually, it needs to go over the top, doesn't it? So let's put that there. So we'll get our dimensionals again. Sure, it would be a little bit more easier if I was just doing it myself, not with it knowing an audience is watching, either now live or watching it later. So please be sympathetic. Okay, all right. So actually, whoops, throwing it away now. Let's pop that between the two. I should make sure that my dimensionals are low enough down. Okay, so I'll play with my twine a bit later. And my vellum leaf, where's it gone? Here. So that's quite nice. So again, if I use the glue dots, they should be just fairly, maybe I'll put it on the card, then I can put the feather where I want. So that tool I'm using is the Take Your Pick tool, and I've got different options. I can spin it around and change it too. So this also has another one that you can put in so you can score, and then this is your putty on the other end, so you can adhere things with a putty, and it eventually works its way down and you can get a refill. Anyway, so I used it for my glue dots. Right, so I will play with that twine a bit more and get it a bit neater, but I think we've got everything we need. So we stamped the birds, the greeting, put in our velvet ribbon, our sentiment, and then our feather. So let's have a look at our completed cards. So we've got this one here with the matching envelope, this one here with the flowers and the bird, and where's the other one I did today? I've moved it out of the way. Oh, here it is. And this one here with the nests. So I've done All Grateful for You. And the one I did the other day, this one here. Okay. So this is the Hugs from Shelli kit. So it's a paper pumpkin kit. Usually the paper pumpkin kits aren't available in New Zealand or South Pacific. They're a monthly kit overseas in America and Canada and things. So this is a special one-off kit that you can buy, and you get these 4 different cards, and as you'll see, you'll get 3 of each, so you get 12 in total, and you can make them up, and then of course use the stamps to make other things afterwards. So at the moment the kit is still available, so if you'd like to purchase it in New Zealand, it's $44 plus shipping. So it's a good deal when you've got these cards to use plus other things after that. So if you've got any questions about the cards, hopefully it's given you an idea on how to make them, but you can see they're fairly straightforward, just a little bit fiddly when you're doing it live to camera, but they look really nice. So if you would like to order the kit, order online through me or feel free to contact me. Thanks for watching, and I hope to do more Facebook Lives in the future. Thanks and bye.